Okay, guys. So today I'm gonna be explaining why the Moira rework and change is just so bad, and it's completely trash and makes Moira a overall worse hero, and makes her not near as fun as she used to be. So she got a new ability, Necrotic Orb. Basically, what this does, it provides a weaken effect that reduces all the damage dealt by 75% for 4 seconds. And so yeah, it's a cool overpowered ability. But then they just nerf everything else about her, pretty much. Not everything, but they nerf everything else. And overall, this change is just awful on so many levels, and just ruins the character of Moira. And she's overall just not able to make near as many plays as she used to. And she's not as flexible.
I will find
This is what the change looks like. You can get it does area damage, and it reduces the damage they do by 75%.
Reckless disregard for life and limb.
The cooldown's really long. I don't know why. So basically, the thing about Moira is that she can do lots of damage and lots of healing at the same time. And I think that's what really made her unique from the rest of the supports. Now she could DPS if she wanted to, but she's able to do lots of healing, lots of damage. Therefore, she's able to do things like be able to flank isolated targets. She's able to duel enemies and be able to be really survivable, while doing it. With her damage orb and her grasp and her self-healing and everything, can make her a really good dueler. And she was always really good at flanking isolated targets. But this change completely ruins that. And you could say, well, you could just throw this orb and, reduce their damage. Here's the thing. You don't need to decrease their damage if you're good at being able to strafe, as you should be. You should be good. You should get good at being able to dodge bullets and damage and everything like that. You don't need this ability. It just makes her worse at being able to duel targets. And overall, you could do lots of things with her playstyle, like being able to flank and being able to, flank, or you could do the thing, or you could provide lots of healing for your team and providing a little bit of pressure here and there, even throwing a damage orb, maybe. And if you need to, if the team becomes aggressive, you can throw the healing orb.
Surrender.
Coalescence with the damage orb. Throw the damage orb in coalescence, being able to do lots of damage with it. The new coalescence, the coalescence just doesn't feel as impactful anymore because the damage orb has been removed, because one of the strategies was to throw damage orb and then use coalescence. Yeah, I mean, the only playmaking potential she has is using the orb. That's it. Her coalescence isn't as useful as it used to be because of the damage orb not being in the game. She's not as survivable. And yeah, hopefully I explained it well. I don't think I did, but I'll explain it more once I actually play it into a match. Once I actually play a match, I'll explain it hopefully a bit better.
Now
so, yeah.
traveling to Kanizaka.
I am optimized.
See, I could throw a damage orb right here, be able to put pressure and get ult charge. Now I just can't do that anymore.
Everyone heal up.
Do your objective unlocked.
Robot secure.
Swift as the wind.
Robot secure.
And viable progress.
That was pointless.
All the tales. They're of Monaco.
Behind you.
Receive my aid. Toward the core. You cannot escape. A taste of poison.
Who needs healing?
Don't slow down now that we're ahead. Your strength becomes mine. Your end is within my
Yeah, I could throw the weak in there, but the damage orb would have been so much more impactful and so much more useful. And it's already gone. It didn't even affect her. So she stopped doing damage as soon as I threw it.
Stop them pushing.
Which I didn't intend for that to happen, but she did. And that damage orb would have actually helped quite a bit because there was a
Evolution
lot
is a
of them
painful
there, and I would have been
path
able
to
to
walk.
gain ult charge and do damage there and put pressure on them. It wouldn't have killed any of them because they're getting healing by the supports, getting
The
enough
enemy is
healing
pushing their
to stay
barricade.
alive, but it would have put a lot of pressure on them, and the weaken effect did nothing. Because like I said, it doesn't do anything unless you know,
Progressing
use it
faster than
for
anticipated.
against an ult or something, or some mass damage or something.
Receive my aid.
This, I don't know. I mean, the coalescence isn't even as good.
Succumb to your end. You're slipping away. Be nourished.
Why is there?
Misery made manifest. Surrender to my will. Receive my aid. Unremarkable.
Hey, I got something there. Took a lot longer than it should have, but whatever.
You will be
I'm not
renewed.
complaining.
I'm not checking in.
You cannot escape me.
A little aggressive here because she didn't do as much damage, but I'm gonna try to kill this isolated target, but it's gonna be harder. And also, I wouldn't have damage orb in the real game, so I don't know why I'm in like old Moira. I wouldn't have had the damage orb. I don't think I would have, but yeah, whatever.
Your end is within my reach. Receive my aid.
Yeah, sure. The healing orb could have been able to keep him alive, but my spray alone wouldn't have been able to. I don't know, maybe I'm just nitpicking right now. But
They've taken the robot.
I could have thrown the new orb, but
Team kill.
I didn't, so I don't know why.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
We need to put a stop to their push.
Be nourished.
Who needs
You will
healing?
be renewed. Misery made manifest.
Bro, did her bubble just completely got rid of the effect?
I offer something more.
Stand behind me, friend.
Shoot. Well, who needs help? Who's being coalescence? I don't know.
You're broken. May I?
I heard the coalescence. I didn't know who was
Need a
being
moment to recharge.
coalescence.
Apagando las luces.
Symmetra reporting.
So I'm gonna try to use the absolutely pointless coalescence. You can't even get coalescence as fast.
Time again
I
to
think
try
coalescence
again.
was a good ability that you couldn't get as fast,
Pain
or you
is
couldn't get very
inevitable.
fast.
Form up.
Or I mean, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. You could get it very fast,
Barrier up.
but the new rework, you can't get it near as fast. And had they have paid attention to that, they would have done something to make it better. Because I think the ability was good enough to where you could get it fast, but it wasn't ever overpowered.
Surrender to my will. Such is the price of progress. Be nourished. Your end is within my reach. Receive my aid. Eyes open now.
I'm gonna keep you safe. Instructions unclear.
A taste of poison. A cure for all the days.
I guess characters like Genji would be useful to use the orb on them, since they're a bit harder to dodge bullets with, or dodge damage with. But at the same time,
Courses through me.
Misery made manifest.
okay, the thing is, the ability itself is actually really overpowered. It's just,
Lending a hand.
the rest of her kit just doesn't feel that useful anymore.
Over here.
My teleporter is online.
Raw old Moira was way better. My idea, what I propose to do, I'll actually say that at the end of the video. Keep it as like a surprise. Just why not?
I offer some pain is inevitable.
pawns and crusaders!
Momentous push
Spawn.
commence!
I'm under
Огонь по готовности!
Your strength becomes
Okay, that's just trash. You can't escape the grab with Fade.
What's the rush?
Moira's already like a bad hero, and you're just making her worse.
No opposition is insurmountable.
I mean, she is actually really good in this game.
We cannot allow them to take the robot. My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
Well, I mean, you know, she
Teleporter
was.
online.
They decided to give her a stupid
Misery
rework.
made.
We have the robot!
Shonish. Surrender to my will.
Bro, the bubble just completely gets rid of it, and that's a little annoying. And yeah, sure, it gets rid of the,
Receive my aid.
They've taken possession of the robot.
A cure
Yeah.
for all the tales.
My teleporter is online.
this ain't looking too good. That's alright.
Forward spawn lost.
A taste of poison. A sip for the parched.
Taking care of you.
The robot is in our possession. Your strength becomes mine.
No pawns and crusaders!
A cure for all the tales.
Drowsy?
That will be
Come back with
all.
me.
Didn't realize she slept. I mean, I didn't realize that there was an Ana there until, well, I saw the Ana there.
Over here.
Kinda funny, actually, just seeing her
Over
just
there.
laying on the ground.
Misery made
This
manifest.
ends now.
You will be renewed. Unravel. I require assistance.
Oh, come on.
Receive my aid.
I would have thrown damage orb there and probably would have gotten way more impact. Had I had thrown the damage orb, would have put a lot of pressure on them, got, you know, a lot of ult charge. Yeah, damage orb would have been so much.
Now, to
More
start
useful.
anew.
It's just better in a lot of
60 seconds
situations, you know. You could just be a lot more flexible with the damage when the damage orb was part of her kit.
Join me!
Pain is inevitable.
You know, I would have liked to have done some damage just to get the ult charge, but nope, can't do that anymore.
Give them their medicine.
What is it now?
Yes, I'm gonna keep complaining throughout the whole match. So don't comment on the video saying that I'm whining about it. I don't care. Yes, I am whining about it.
I cannot hear you yet.
And I'm okay with that.
A cure for all the tales.
I don't
Is within my reach.
know why I like when everybody says
Is
that.
inevitable.
Just roll that
Огонь по готовности!
I'll offer something more. Surrender to my will.
Damage orb would have been nice, but I mean, I don't think I would have actually thrown the damage orb in game. Because I was just kind of trying to get something out there. Oh well. Please, Blizzard, just add back the damage orb, or do the idea that I'm about to propose
We're
after
going
this
to
match
stop them,
ends.
we must do it now!
We're gonna win this easily.
Such grievous wounds. I'm under attack. Be nourished.
Heroes never die.
Receive my aid. Your end is
This
within my
ends.
Yeah, you know, if I didn't kill her right then and there, that this ability would have been useful for that.
slipping away.
But that's really one of its only uses. It's just against really powerful
Cure for
abilities.
all the
That's
tales.
its really only use. Which is what really sucks about it.
Exercise is good for your joints.
I heard
Teleporter
you.
online.
Stick by the robot, and he won't let us down.
Shonish.
There are even some targets that are completely useless. Like I'd say maybe Moira, unless she's using Coalescence, I guess, but
We have to stop the enemy team. My will.
I don't know how I did it, but that's alright.
Don't let them take the robot.
swear I faded, but I guess not.
Be nourished.
It happens where, like, I feel like I faded, but I didn't, you know?
Defeat.
Well, that is the complete garbage change. To more,
Play of the game.
Pickle Rick. God, play at the game. Okay, so, more change, more rework. Woo! Complete garbage. Makes her a worse hero. New ability, really overpowered, really powerful. The rest of her kit, completely useless. Can't do as much with her. Playstyle is just not as flexible. You aren't able to make as many plays, impactful plays as you used to. So here's my idea. You add back the damage orb, okay? I get that she needs utility, and here's what I'm gonna do. You add back the damage orb. And then, you add the weaken effect to that damage orb. Of course, you know, doing some nerfs to it, you know, maybe it doing less damage, and the weaken effect being maybe, like, you know, 5 or 10%, I don't know. But, yeah, just add back the damage orb. You can do so much with that damage orb. And with it having the weaken effect on it, it would probably make the damage orb better, even if they nerfed the amount of damage it does and the weaken effect. I think it would still make the damage orb better, because you can weaken the enemy and do damage to the enemy. And, I've been thinking of ideas for the healing orb. You know, the 3 main ideas I've been thinking of is maybe it does way less healing, but you can do more healing over time. Or, like, it amplifies the amount of healing they can receive. I also thought about the fact that maybe it amplifies their damage, but that feels a bit overpowered. And then I also thought of the idea of it increasing their speed, since, you know, she's able to be really aggressive, at least, you know, Overwatch 1 Moira, but this change completely ruined that. And, she's able to help her team and herself be very aggressive, by keeping, you know, her team really topped off with heals and being able to apply a lot of pressure with the little damage she can do with her grasp. She's able to apply a lot of pressure, and also just the damage orb altogether. Can't actually do a lot of damage by itself. But those are my changes, ideas. Please fix Moira. I mean, you just put her in a worse state in the game. Yeah, great, she has utility. That doesn't mean she's gonna be better than she was in Overwatch 1, because she's not. She's way worse. But yeah, I shall see you guys later. YouTube. Leave a comment if you have, like, any questions, or if you want to start a friendly argument. Please don't become toxic and stuff. I wanted to keep a nice, civil, friendly argument. Or, you know, if you have any questions, maybe I didn't explain something very well, because I never explain anything well. I'm very bad at explaining things. But yeah, see ya.